Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The four greatest minds in precious metals mining investment. Okay, so let me just say a couple things that I've learned over my 51 years. The best way to learn is by listening, okay, or reading. You can either listen to what somebody says or you can read. But I probably overestimate my intelligence level, but I really, we can't figure all this stuff out by ourselves, right? So we help each other. We listen to what other people say, and if we listen to people who are even smarter than us, then we learn. And maybe they bring up a point that we've never thought of. We can't think of everything on our own. So I listen to a lot of interviews on YouTube with what I think are, the smart people within the precious metal mining sector. I've done this for years. I also read a lot. Um, but I was thinking about this the other night. Like, there's probably like three or four of these guys that I consider to be the greatest minds within the field. And I'm going to share them with you because what you may want to do is go out and watch some of their, like most viewed videos from the last 2 or 3 years. It doesn't always have to be like the most recent video. Sometimes, I would look more at like how many views the videos have, and you'll be shocked at what you can learn. So, without further ado, number one on my list, and this guy probably has the fewest video interviews out there, but I think he's, in my opinion, at the top of the heap. All these guys are at the top of the heap, but this is the guy that I put at the very top of the heap. His name's Michael Gentile. From what I understand, he basically works for himself, but he has, I gather, a lot of money because he owns large equity stakes in a big number of junior gold mining, precious metal mining companies. He's buddies with Peter Grandich, who's not on my top list, but somebody I also really like to listen to and hear from. But this Michael Gentile is a sharp, sharp guy. Has a lot of insights about the mining sector, but also about kind of the general economy and how it is affecting the price of precious metals and what his views are for the future. So look him up. I share with him, I believe he has twin daughters or has twins. He kind of retired to spend time with his family, and I kind of did that myself, kind of got out of the professional world where I've been working when I had twin daughters, and but that's not why I like him. This guy is just very smart and puts his money where his mouth is. One cool thing about him, okay, and he's the only one on the list that I can say this about for sure, is he said during these interviews, he's like, I'm not a gold bug. He's like, I've been invested in many different sectors over the years. He said, I'm not like a die-hard gold bug that's just always going to be invested in precious metals come hell or high water. He said, I'm in it because right now I think it represents the greatest opportunity. And to me, that was like a big ding, 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 ding moment in my head when I heard him say that. Number two, Lawrence Leopard. Guy, and if I get some of this wrong, I apologize, but he's out in Boston. Believe he's a Harvard MBA, owns his own investment firm, where I think if you're like a high net worth person, you can, he'll invest money for you through a fund that he has that's primarily invested in gold. He's very active on Twitter. He's a super sharp guy. And again, if you go on YouTube, you can see over the years he's done interviews, I think, with Kitco and Danielle Camboni, or however you pronounce her name, at Stansberry. Very insightful guy, very intelligent, and can kind of lay out the big picture again for the bull case for precious metals and precious metal mining stocks in a very clear, concise way. Much better than I can. Number three. I'm forgetting number three. See, I do these videos. I don't have notes, so I'm going to go to number four. Number four, Brett Cook. He's a newsletter writer, I believe. So something insights, mining insights, or I forget. I'm sorry, Brett, but very sharp guy. He doesn't do a ton of interviews, but really down to earth, no BS kind of analysis that he does of the mining sector and of specific mining companies. And he doesn't share all of his information with the general public because he has a paid subscription service. But you can get some nuggets from interviews that he's done over the years and learn a lot from listening to him. Okay. I can't believe I forgot number 3. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, I'm back. I remembered number 3. And please, number 3, don't take that personally. I forget, I don't have notes. I'm doing this off the top of my head. But number 3, Dave Kranzler. Kranzler, I believe. He also has a newsletter that he publishes. He's one of the more active interviewees on YouTube, where he'll talk about the industry, and occasionally he'll talk about a couple companies that he likes after he's already shared them with his subscribers. Very sharp guy. Again, a person who you can learn a lot from if you're willing to kind of invest some time and listen to what he has to say. So those are the top 4. Number 1, congratulations. I'm sure this is going to make your weekend. Michael Gentili. Number 2, Larry Lepard. Number 3, Dave Kranzler. Number 4, Brett Cook. If you want to learn about the precious metals mining investing industry, watch some interviews with these guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you've gained something by watching my video, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.